Now, here's another point. You don't think the grandparents knew? Mm-hmm. Me and Daphne were driving up from Virginia to get her daughter, right? Right. Now, like I told you, I can't coach the child to wake me up. Why? You have no contact with her. Right. Two men could have that. Her granddad or her dad, right? And see, they're playing me. If I'm stranded in Tennessee, right, those who would know this and who wouldn't know, possibly too, right? Now, what do you do when you show up to Arkansas without your husband? Right, I know, right. And, of course, would they know this or not? Let's just think about it for a minute here, right? And would they do something themselves, right? Before, okay, this occurred, right? Now, would the grandparents know I would be sleeping on the couch or the biological dad, right? You understand, right? At least Monday, right? The dad wouldn't know I was sleeping on the couch, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is 3 days, right? With his daughter and wife or whatever she was, right? Then, along with her, right? Now, all Daphne can do if she has to come back to Virginia is drive home, right? And go straight to bed, which is what she would probably do, right? Right. And I was already on the couch before she got home, right? Watching TV as always, right, right. And I might have slept on the couch Saturday night or Monday night was in the bedroom, but Sunday night I was on the couch, right? It's called giving your wife space when you don't know what the hell she left you in Tennessee for, right? You understand? Right, right. If you don't know why she's mad, right, and she's not apologizing to you, nor if you're watching TV invites you into the bedroom when she goes to bed, right, you stay on the couch if she don't even think she has to say she's sorry or invite you back into the bedroom, right? She does, right, right. You know that, right, right. We're not talking, how many people have been stranded by their wives in the first place while going to meet the parents, right? Good question, huh? That's odd, ain't it? And left, cause again, right, you in Tennessee, right? Which, yes, I can take a bus back to Virginia, right? And she still has to go get her daughter, right? But then she recently told me she had 2 weeks leave, right? Well, that's something you gotta communicate to your husband because he might not have 2 weeks leave, right? So if I'm speeding through the mountains, right? When do I think we have to be back? Before Monday, right? Right. Do you understand? There's a reason I'm going as fast as I can to get to Tennessee, right? I mean, Arkansas, right? Even through the mountains, right? See. And like I told you, the problem is we made it past the mountains as fast as I was driving, right? You might have felt angry about the driving, but the driving wasn't the problem. You were already angry, right? Right. If we make it through the mountains, the driving wasn't the problem. Something psychological is going on in your head already, and you're mad, right? Before we went through the mountains, right? And to leave your husband stranded in another state, right? Ain't normal for any couple to have to normally deal with, right? So I don't know what the hell's in your head. I just know you're pissed, right? And I'm trying to give you space even in the store, and you take off and leave me. What did I do wrong? Nothing. Nothing. Right. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. I usually don't. You understand? Do nothing wrong, right? I'm usually the one dumped on and done wrong and done wrong. Now, does it sound like she's not only stranded me, but trying to dump me? Right. Okay, you know what I mean? Would you, if you were in love with a man, right, get mad with him for driving fast through the mountains, right, of Tennessee, after he made it past the mountains, keep asking him to pull over, right, because we need gas or something, right? See, once you're out the mountains, you're clear of the mountains, right? There's only what, right? Flat road, right? And they're only in the beginning of Tennessee, right? If you're that mad, you can say something when we get to your parents' house, right? You know what I mean? Right. And even then, we would have to go back immediately, because if you did have 2 weeks leave, it would come out, well, I didn't even put in a request for 2 weeks leave, right? I got to be back by Monday morning. I got a muster, right? But calmer head prevails, right? Over anger every time, right? And she didn't even tell me why she was mad, right? It ain't the mountains. No, it ain't the mountains. Now, what would you think she was mad about, though, right? If you knew, right, her mother made her marry you, right, to get her daughter from her 6 months later, right? After the 3rd trimester of her pregnancy, right? She was in her 6th month, right? That's the 3rd trimester. The first is 0 to 3 months. The second is 3 to 6, right? The third is 6 to 9, right? Right? What would you think she was mad about having to marry you in the first goddamn place? That's right. That's right. To get her daughter from her crazy ass mom, who made her marry a paranoid schizophrenic, because she couldn't find nothing better around her to marry. Wasn't you? Sound rational? Very rational. Thank you. Bye.